Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I decided to do something different. Originally I was just going to open up the Power Rangers individually, but then I got this really cool idea that I would actually do both their regular and then transformed form together in one big video. So each one will have their own video. Today we're going to start with the Yellow Ranger, Trini. I'm going to show you this pop, which is actually number 362. This is her original pop, and I've had this one for quite a few years. A little bit of dust on the back, man. I gotta dust some of these things off, man. But this looks like on the back. These were the ones that were available. This is actually the second wave of the Power Rangers pops. The first wave consisted of the White Ranger, Pink Ranger, and Red Ranger. I don't know why I'm pointing to them as if those are the colors, but that's what it consisted of. Just those three Rangers at first, and then the next year came these Rangers. That was a few years ago now. So yeah, and then this is the third wave actually, celebrating 25 years. And on this one, you can see there's a lot more Rangers to choose from. Also, you can see that there's Rita, there's Lord Zed, and then there's of course Goldar. And then I also have the White Tiger Zord as well, and there's a few other Zords that I kind of want to get my hands on as well. So yeah, I'm just going to get these two open in a second so you can just kind of see the differences and the parallels between the two of them. So I'm excited. Let's do this. Okay, so I actually wanted to take a moment to admire them individually, and then we'll do it together, just so you can see side-by-side comparisons. But yeah, so this is going to be Trini in full costume with her helmet on. The Yellow Ranger, I have always loved the color yellow, so to me, the Yellow Ranger has always been one of my favorite characters, just because I think it's awesome. She's also a saber-toothed tiger, which I think is really, really cool. Yeah, she just looks really awesome. Take a look at the costume so you can see everything. There we go. Yeah, there's like her gun on the side, looks kind of cool. Yeah, she looks really cool. The light actually in my house just kind of like dimmed a little bit. So yeah, but yeah, she looks pretty awesome. I love the white and yellow. I think it looks really cool. I mean, they all have white on them, but I just think she looks really cool. And yeah, she looks awesome. Let's get the tiger head on top. Very, very cool. Yeah, just everything about this Funko just looks pretty awesome. I'm a huge fan of Power Rangers, and again, this is just like a really cool Funko. I think she looks great. So now we're gonna get to the other form. Okay, and so this is actually going to be Trini with, of course, her mask off. I want to just show you basically just the similarities. I think Funko was really, really smart in making sure that these looked similar to the line that I just showed you, because obviously these were done in two separate years. They weren't done, you know, back to back. I want to say the hooded Power Rangers were out maybe 2 years ago. I think it could have been last year. It could have been last year. But either way, I mean, like I said, Funko changes all the time. And so because they change all the time, you know, the looks of the pops tend to change. But I like that these ones seem to stay very, very consistent. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. It's just her in her unmasked look. And I don't really want to bring up, you know, the obvious with this particular character. But I think one thing I loved about Trini while she was on the show, I just love that the show had, you know, a diverse cast. It was really cool to see, you know, a black Power Ranger and also to see an Asian Power Ranger, and I just think they both played very well together and just, you know, played well alongside the other characters. Of course, it's unfortunate what happened to the actress who played Trini, which again, I just think that makes the pop all the more special to have. She was one of the ones that I was most excited to get, just simply because I, you know, had such fond memories of her character and of all the Rangers, all the original Rangers, of course. But I think particularly her because of, you know, what happened in real life. But yeah, just an incredible pop. I think this is an amazing pop. If you're a Power Rangers fan, I'd say definitely you got to get your hands on these ones. They're the most iconic Power Rangers, hands down to me. You know, being around when they first, you know, were introduced, so it's really cool to have them all. You know, I'm going to show them side by side. Okay, and so these are the pops side by side. And again, like I said, I think Funko did a really, really great job of making sure that, you know, they are even. I'm glad that one's head is not super big and the other one is really small. I'm also glad that their bodies are, you know, pretty much parallel. They're even in the same stance. They have the same hand movement, hand, I guess, gesture. There's nothing really different between the two of them. They look very, very similar. And being done so far apart, I think that means a lot too. That they try to keep it as consistent as possible. I think that's really cool. Like I said, the reason why I keep bringing that up is because, you know, the Pink Ranger, Red Ranger, and White Ranger were actually redone for their re-release, because they've been released twice with their masks looked on. So I like the fact that, you know, they did that. They didn't change the unhooded figures to look different from the ones that are hooded this time. That was really cool. I'm glad they kept that consistent. But yeah, this once again is the Yellow Ranger. This is Trini. You can actually get this version of her now in stores. I just got her today actually at GameStop. And then this one I've had for about a year or two, maybe 2 years. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and next time we will be doing the Black Ranger. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day.